Hello everybody, this is Rd15 and welcome to the Round 15 National Premier League's Queensland Highlight Show. Action starts off at Eric Evans Oval in the first match of a doubleheader between the Queensland Academy of Sport and the Sunshine Coast Fire. The QAS conceded this corner, from which the ball eventually found Michael Scarf at the back post and the Fire ahead 1-0 on 41 minutes. The Fire again threatening on the QAS goal early in the second half. The Academy winning a corner out of this exchange. And it was Scarf again on 50 minutes, this time with his header from a Nico Bayshar corner, giving QAS keeper Fraser Chalmers little chance. The Fire continued to pound pressure on the youngsters' defence. QAS attempted to create their own chance from a corner, but a lack of attacking numbers let the stout Fire defence get away with this one. This cross-in couldn't be capitalised on, and the match finished Queensland Academy of Sport 0 versus Sunshine Coast Fire 2. Fifth place Brisbane Strikers were looking to turn around a disappointing effort the week before against Olympic in their road trip to Cairns to meet 10th placed Far North Queensland Heat. A good build-up from the back saw some free-flowing movement, and Coulson's cross fell for Josh McVeigh, putting the visitors ahead 1-0 after 27 minutes. Again, the Strikers looked to attack, with McVeigh again the focal point. The Heat could have been down 2-0 soon after, if not for this desperate clearance off the line and subsequent clean-up work from keeper Mike Breckenridge. The Strikers won a free kick in a dangerous position. Jonty directed the ball goalward, and the low shooter defied everyone except Clark Bradford, ghosting on the far post, and he doubled the Strikers' lead after 37 minutes. The Strikers threatened to make it a hat-trick just before half-time. Paul Eigel beat his opponent, and he forced Dave Chambers to make a desperate save. In the second half, Cameron Morrison attempted to capitalise on a long bouncing throw-in, but he could only control his header over the bar. The Heat continued to worry the Strikers' defence and keeper Chambers. But on 67 minutes, Breckenridge's goal kick was straight to a lone Alistair Quinn, whose pinpoint pass found McVeigh unmarked. He got in behind the defence and completed a brace for him and put the Strikers ahead 3-0. Chambers rocketed the ball upfield on the small pitch. McVeigh played a square ball and Greg King was off target with his shot. King again unable to find his range shortly after. But on 77 minutes he was able to provide the assist for local boy returning home, Josh Denides, to seal the match for the Strikers at 4-0. The Heat tried late in the match to come up with a consolation. However, Chambers was able to easily deal with this long-range shot. The Heat then used their tall men from a corner to get some respectability. The second effort from Darcy McCormack, he couldn't find the net either. Charlie Beverley scuffed his shot from 12 yards, and the match ended Far North Queensland Heat 0 versus Brisbane Strikers 4. Third place Brisbane City came to Jardine Park in Rockhampton looking to extend their unbeaten run to 12 over 11th place Central Queensland FC Energy. Chris Geddes put his shot over the bar for the home team early. Jared Lancaster then stole the ball from City for the advantage of Sander Waterland. Lancaster continuing his run, getting in behind the City defence and scoring a well-deserved first goal of the season for his efforts on 9 minutes. Antonio Murray attempted to weave his magic upon his return to the City starting lineup. Yoshi Sakurai and Cameron Chu were able to contain this Energy effort. Energy again looking dangerous down the right wing, this time through Jordan Miller. Eric Fraser commencing this City effort. The pass for Matt Biggins and his subsequent shot falling wide of the bar. Energy continuing to pepper City's goal. Geddes was fouled in this challenge by Cameron Chu. That subsequently earned him a yellow card. Geddes sending the free kick wide of the post. Chu delivered his ball into Biggins, and in the process, Energy defender Warwick Jansen deemed to have handled the ball. Murray stepped up to take the penalty, putting his spot kick past Tim English, and the more fancied City were on level terms for the first time on 68 minutes. This shot deflected wide for City. Energy once again given space to run, but being denied going any further on this raid due to the assistance flag. Geddes continued with his tacks, and despite heavy claims of handball, the Energy were denied their own spot kick. On the replay, perhaps Energy correct with their appeals. This seemed to spur the home team on. Geddes unable to get enough on this ball and directed straight at Matt Stein. A City corner. Sakurai's header on, and Murray was Johnny on the spot, extending his golden boot tally out to 20 on 80 minutes. Energy gave City to worry about in the dying stages, looking to get something out of the match. But the score remains Central Queensland FC Energy 1, Brisbane City 2. Sixth place Moreton Bay United hosted second Redlands United at Walter Park, and it was the Jets taking up the attacking early. Jonathan Moreira getting through the pack, but unable to get enough on this shot. Moses Joseph then tried his luck from just outside the box. Royce Brownlee making a run, then having his own attempt on goal. A defensive lapse from the Jets, and Jason Macasaus and George Barbarousis attempted to put Redlands on the board against the run of play. The Jets keeper making a defensive error in this play, but he was able to recover in time before Redlands could take full advantage. Captain Brownlee again tried to guide the way for his team. And finally the pressure told for the Redlands defence. Nick Robinson conceding an own goal in first half stoppage time after lead-up pressure from Matt Zapone. Redlands immediately looked to get on the board early in the second half. And it was Scott Bowe on the end of this free kick who levelled up the match at 1-1. Redlands were the beneficiaries of this free kick decision. The free kick putting pressure on the keeper, and Graham Fyfe's slight touch put the Red Devils ahead shortly before the hour. Good lead-up play, and Macasaus attempted to chip the keeper with this shot. But he was able to beat the defence and control the ball for his advantage to finish for Redlands third, celebrating with the accustomed dance move with 15 minutes to go. The dance moves came out again 5 minutes later as Ruben Way crashed through and Macasaus was able to pick up the well-delivered pass on the 6-yard box to put Redlands ahead 4-1. Redlands awarded a penalty in the dying minutes as one of their players was brought down in the heart of the box. Fyfe stepped up. He slotted away the penalty. However, the referee ruled one of his teammates had encroached into the penalty box, and in a strange decision, rather than allowing Redlands to retake the penalty, the referee awarded an indirect free kick to Moreton Bay, seemingly contrary to Law 14 of the game. A decision that certainly left everyone astounded, even the Moreton Bay players it seemed. However, it didn't affect the result. Moreton Bay United 1, defeated by Redlands United 4. Top of the table Olympic travelled down the M1 to meet Palm Beach at the Malawar complex. And it was Jack Petrie early terrorising the visitors, crossing the ball in for Tim Smits to head home the opener in the 5th minute. Matt Heath was able to give the visitors 2 on 9 minutes. Ito forced the home keeper into this save. And on 20 minutes, it was Dennis Burns' turn to set up the aerial prowess of Smits, who didn't disappoint for Olympics third. And it was that combination again. Smits with a hat-trick after 31 minutes and Olympic with their 4th. Despite being down by 4 goals, the Sharks bravely tried to create their own chances. Matt Mundy able to clear this one away from danger. But the Olympic juggernaut got back in its groove again, picking up where it left off last week. Jai Ingham slipping this one in 5 minutes before the break. Going into the second half, and Olympic kept continuing creating chances. Mundy was fouled in this challenge. Smits Smits unable to use his aerial prowess this time from Mundy's free kick, going down under shouts of a penalty claim. Olympic continued to dominate, only for desperate Sharks defence to kick in. Smits again with another dangerous header chance, forcing a great save from the Palm Beach keeper. Jack Petrie set up the dangerous Kazuya Ito, and the pressure finally told for the Sharks, Olympic racking up an even half dozen on 87 minutes. And that's how the match finished. Palm Beach 0 versus Olympic FC 6. And taking a look back on round 15 results, the Queensland Academy of Sport 0 versus the Sunshine Coast Fire 2. Moreton Bay Jets 1, Redlands United 4. Far North Queensland FC Heat 0, Brisbane Strikers 4. Central Queensland FC Energy 1, Brisbane City 2. Palm Beach Sharks 0, Olympic FC 6, and in our feature match, the Western Pride 0, defeated by the Northern Fury 2. Moving on to the table, and it remains static. Olympic still 8 points clear ahead on top of the table. Redlands United and Brisbane City in third. Then the Fire, Strikers, Jets, Fury, Sharks, Pride, Heat, Energy and the QAS rounding out the tail. And so moving on to round 16 fixtures. On Friday night at Spencer Park at 8:30, it's Brisbane City versus the Moreton Bay Jets. Saturday, the Queensland Academy of Sport take on the Northern Fury in the first of a doubleheader at Perry Park. Redlands United meet Western Pride 6 p.m. at the Cleveland Showgrounds, before the second match in the doubleheader, Brisbane Strikers versus CQFC, 7 p.m. at Perry Park. On Sunday, the Sunshine Coast Fire take on Palm Beach at the Sunshine Coast Stadium, and rounding out round 16, Olympic FC versus FNQFC at Goodwin Park. And remember, you can follow us on Twitter and Facebook, where this week we're asking, who are the standout defensive players for you this season? Go to facebook.com/NPL QLD or follow us on Twitter @NPL QLD.